Me and my boy were the most notorious troublemakers in the orphanage. I had a toxic tongue. I could roast people to tears. He was built different, the kind of guy who settled things with his fists. Then one day, right when we turned 18, the director showed up with some couple. Turns out my boy was the long-lost son of the richest family in town. They came to take him home. He threw himself on the ground sobbing, said without Xiaoze, he wouldn't have survived. If you're not taking him too, I'm not going anywhere. I dropped the stick I was holding and flashed my biggest smile. I walked up and introduced myself. Hi, I'm literally the best-behaved kid in this whole place. Adopt me, you won't regret it. The director's face twitched like she just swallowed a whole bag of something nasty. Can you two even hear yourselves right now? Clearly terrified of getting stuck with us, the director shut her eyes and made a bold call. Actually, Fanfan and Xiaoze are our absolute best kids here.
Those two are inseparable, always have been.
Why not take both? One more kid really isn't that big a deal. Well, we already have an adopted son at home. Me and my boy locked eyes instantly. A fake son? No way I'm letting him walk into that alone. What if that kid's a snake? Fanfan's way too good for that kind of drama. He's switching up his whole environment. That kind of stress hits hard. Take me with him. I'll stick by his side and look out for him, I promise. The Shen couple hesitated, so my boy started bawling right on cue. If you say no, I'm hanging myself from your front gate tonight. Okay, you can come. But there's already a younger brother at home, so you better get along. Mom, I'll get along great with him, don't even worry about it. The director was practically in tears. She looked like she was ready to throw a parade to see us go. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Shen. You've just gained 2 young masters. While they went to handle the paperwork, I grabbed my boy's hand, genuinely moved. Bro, that's real loyalty. You didn't forget our promise to make it big together. He rolled his eyes. I just didn't want your mouth getting you killed after I left. I nodded nonstop. Ha! Thanks, honorary dad. That fake son didn't even show up today. He probably doesn't want you back. If he's really a snake, I got you. We've been undefeated in that orphanage for years because we're a team. I handle the trash talk, he handles the takedowns. But dealing with a manipulative snake? That's out of his lane. My boy squeezed my hand back, emotional. You're the real one, bro. Our whole future depends on you now. Relax, I got this. The Shens came out after finishing the paperwork and caught us still holding hands. You two really are close, and that's a relief, they laughed. Once we were in the car, Mrs. Shen started filling us in on the family. Besides the fake son Yang Wei, my boy also had a biological sister 2 years older. She was the reason he got lost at age 3. And yet, the person responsible didn't even bother showing up today, just as I expected. The second we pulled up, there was a girl standing at the gate, arms crossed, face dark. When me and my boy grinned and called her sis at the same time, Liu Ruyan's face completely cracked. Why did they adopt another one? She only relaxed when she heard I had no inheritance rights. Let me make this clear. Don't you dare mess with my little brother, or you'll regret it. I ducked behind my boy and whispered, Fan, why is she so one-sided? If she'd protected you like that back then, you never would have ended up in that place. Translation: you lost your own brother and feel zero guilt, yet you're out here defending the fraud? You good? Sure enough, Mr. and Mrs. Shen's faces dropped instantly. Liu Ruyan opened her mouth to clap back. I pinched my boy in the side, and he immediately buried his face in his hands, wailing. If Sis doesn't want me here, I'll just go back to the orphanage. Xiaoze, let's bounce. Shen's dad snapped and slapped Liu Ruyan across the face. Are you serious? This is how you welcome your brother? Get out of my sight. Liu Ruyan held her cheek, shooting us a dirty look, but didn't say another word. Me and my boy exchanged a look. Yeah, first round, us. But the second we stepped inside, we saw Yang Wei standing on a stool, crying his eyes out like he was about to hang himself. Oh no, classic pity play. Before anyone could react, I stormed in yelling, Excuse me, no swinging from the ceiling in the house. My boy slid in and kicked Yang Wei, stool and all, straight onto the floor. Oh! Yang Wei never even got the rope around his neck before he hit the ground spread eagle. He cried out in pain. The whole family rushed over and pulled him up. One look at the knot in the stool, and everyone started panicking. Xiao Wei, what were you thinking? Yang Wei looked straight at me and fake cried. Bro, I'm so sorry, I took your place for so long. I put you through so much suffering. I just want to make it right. Please don't blame mom, dad, or sis. Take care of them for me, okay? Mrs. Shen pulled him into a hug. Stop talking nonsense, you silly boy. You're our son too, always have been. Liu Ruyan jumped in. Dumb little bro, none of this is your fault. I'd like to see someone try to blame you. Yang Wei cried even louder, curled up against Mrs. Shen, and shot me a smug look. Total snake. Trying to drive a wedge? Not gonna work. So you must be Yang Wei? My bad, dude. I honestly thought some clown was in here swinging around the chandelier for fun. Wait, were you actually trying to hang yourself? From a crystal chandelier? With a slip knot that'd come undone in 2 seconds? You'd be totally fine, and just end up smashing it on someone else. My boy dusted himself off and backed me up. For real, so dangerous. Good thing I moved fast. Glad I was there. Everyone looked up, and sure enough, exactly like I said. Mr. Shen's face went dark. Stop fooling around, like what if it fell on your brother? With both plans blown up, Yang Wei had no choice but to keep crying at me. I'm sorry, bro. I just wanted to make things right. Wrong guy, little bro. I'm just the adopted one. He's the one you owe an apology to. So go ahead, try again. Liu Ruyan stepped in front of Yang Wei, fuming. Dad, Xiao Wei was just trying to make up for what he did. Shen Yifan and Shenze clearly knocked him down on purpose. Absolutely no home training. And that set me off. Call me out all you want, but don't you dare come for my boy. Sis, I get you want to protect him, but you can't just be out here talking out of your neck. You want to talk about home training? Fan grew up in an orphanage because of you. You lost him. You're literally the reason this happened. And this whole time, his identity's been stolen by this guy right here. You've got some nerve talking about manners. Did your brain fall out? If you've got something to say it right. If you don't, then zip it. After I finished my whole run, the room went dead silent. My boy grabbed my hand, eyes watering. That's my guy right there, no one else like you. Liu Ruyan finally snapped back to reality, face pale as a ghost. You just talked to me like that? Yeah, I did, and I'm not done. I've got something for him too. I pointed straight at Yang Wei. Who do you think you're fooling? The whole act's see-through. Even a trash bag can't hold as much as you do. Weren't you supposed to be sick in bed resting? Because that little performance back there looked pretty energetic to me. You're feeling off because Fan Fan came back, aren't you? You can't stand not being the only little prince anymore. Yang Wei's face crumpled. He wanted to argue, but I cut him off. Faking sick, fake hanging yourself, trying to stir the pot. Did my brother ever ask you to make it right? We're all sons in this house, what is wrong with you? You go see a doctor for that stutter and pick up a book for the rest of it. Seeing he was losing, Yang Wei switched to soft mode real quick. Fan bro, I'm sorry, I'm just dumb. I was scared you'd hate me, so I freaked out. Xiaozhe bro, take it out on me all you want, just don't be mad at sis or mom and dad. And there it is again, same old snake, zero originality. I was done with him. I turned to the Shens, who were just standing there with their jaws on the floor. So we're all gonna be in the same class as Yang Wei? They both nodded quickly. Perfect, we'll keep an eye out for our little brother then. Oh, and where's our room? Mrs. Shen hurried us upstairs to check out the rooms. Yang Wei trailed behind with red eyes, then generously pushed open his own door. Bro, you're welcome to take my room. It was always meant to be yours anyway. Liu Ruyan rushed in front of us, going off again. This room was decorated specially for you by Mom. These two aren't even worthy of stepping foot in here. I was about to fire back, but Mrs. Shen shot her a look that shut her up fast. She smiled warmly at my boy. Fan, pick any room in the house. Think of it as us making it up to you. My boy took one disgusted look at Yang Wei's frilly little room, then turned around and pointed to the biggest, brightest room in the hall. That one, big enough for me and Xiaozhe both. Boy, you've got some nerve. That's Mom and Dad's room. I grinned at Mrs. Shen. Mom, didn't you just say pick any room? You're not backing out now, are you? Mrs. Shen's mouth twitched, but she nodded. Well then, we'll take it. Been in a car all day, we're exhausted. Mom, Dad, get some rest too! I grabbed my boy and slammed the door shut behind us. Left everyone else just standing there, completely frozen. The following week, me and my boy went on an absolute shopping spree. After 18 years of struggling, we finally got to shop without checking the price tags. It was unreal. We came back with bags on bags, took literally multiple carloads, dressed like a couple of rich kids who'd always been rich. And every time Yang Wei saw us, he'd get salty about how much we were spending.